Got bars like grains in bags of rice. Had to cook up the thing, yeah, flow that's nice.
Yeah, so bands, etc.
Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, we had uniform, and that's why uniforms are so good.
Yeah, they're good, bro.
Otherwise, it'd be very clear who has money and who doesn't. But you know, even little things like barber jackets and your polo off-run polos and stuff like that.
Major.
And then mobile phones as well, like who had Walkman phones or the newest flip phones, stuff like that. I feel as though when you're young, there are little signifiers of class and stuff.
Fam, for me personally,
Did you not think so?
I think it's major. You're right, bro. Because when I went to school, because I went to school in America, like you wear normal clothes, bro. It was savage.
Yeah.
It was. My school in America was, and I told you my school was like 80% black, fam.
So people were getting roasted.
Bro, that's how I'm good at roasting now. Like American, bro.
That's what you learned from American school.
I got one of the reasons I actually buy so much trainers as well, yeah, is because I remember one time, because I was like, obviously African immigrant, moved to America, first generation immigrant. Obviously my uncle just doing normal immigrant jobs in America.
Yeah.
So we just. I remember when I first moved there, I was like sleeping on the floor as well, bro. Not gonna lie. Not on the floor, but like I didn't have a bedroom for years, bro. I would just sleep in the living room for time, fam. And remember one time, because I was not rich, remember I used to wear the same trainers every day. This girl was like, why'd you always wear the same shoes? Bro, that burnt me like as a kid, yeah. And it just stuck there. Even though I'm 27, I still think about it now.
You do remember stuff. Like certain things. That's the thing, like kids don't realise like how palpable their words are.
It hurt my feelings, bro. I actually went home, I was about to cry, mate. I was like, wow, man. Wow, bro. But when I moved to England, I was glad, bro. I thought the uniform made it more relaxed. I preferred it because I thought it's less pressure.
Yeah, no.
Because I used to be in my school, bro. Bam, the first day of school was daunting. Like, you didn't even want... If you don't have the fresh clothes, you don't even want to go, bro. Like...
God, that's so shit.
Bro, you would not want to go because you're going to get roasted, fam. When I say roasted, I mean, like, fam, they're going to roast you like peanuts, fam. Like, they're going to roast you, fam. All them stuff, yeah, is, like, obviously character building and stuff like that. But, bro, what made you move out to Birmingham? Obviously, uni, but... Yeah. What made you move out to Birmingham?
From being on Tumblr and stuff, loads of photographers and sort of creatives I liked were in Birmingham. Mm-hmm. And I sort of, for me, Birmingham was a really good in-between place because I wanted to live in a bigger city, but at that age I thought London would be too much for me. Mm-hmm. I wanted to move away from home, but not so far away that I can't go back if I wanted to. Birmingham's like 40 minutes away.
Yeah, it is like 40 minutes
away. So it sort of like accommodated everything I wanted for that next stage of my life without being massively inconvenient or expensive or anything like that.
Uh-huh. I understand exactly what you mean, fam. So how do you find the contrast between Birmingham and London? Like, me personally, I've never lived in Birmingham, but I've always thought, like...
I prefer Birmingham.
You prefer Birmingham?
I love Birmingham.
Serious?
Yeah.
I've always thought, like, it's a shit London, man.
Nah, man, it's not even comparable. Like,
you don't think it is?
No, in the sense of, like, I can see why you'd think that because it's the second city, but it's not, like, trying to be London or really something. It's just a completely different city, and I find people there to be, like... more communal. Maybe that's because it's smaller, so it's more possible. And also, there's one city centre in Birmingham.
Yeah, there is one city centre.
So in London, say like if you're in the south, there might be certain clubs or stuff.
There's like a million city centres.
Yeah. There's might be a few things that are an epicentre, but there's not one place in Birmingham. Yeah. If you go on like enough nights out, you will meet everyone, and everyone knows each other from different schools.
There's still quite a lot of people. There was like 2 million, 3 million people, I think.
It's quite a lot. When I was there, I think it was 1 million. But
is it? I swear, I thought it was more than that.
Maybe there's a lot of
you're
people.
right, bro.
There's a lot of people, but what I mean is like
you see the same faces.
Yeah.
In London, you still see the same faces in London though. Weirdly.
But I think in London you see the same faces within the same area.
Yeah, within the same area.
Yeah,
but weirdly, I even come like weirdly in London. I weirdly just saw people from Derby, like.
Yeah.
Weirdly, fam. Like there's one time I was walking in Elephant and I saw Neil. Big up Neil if you're watching. I was like, yeah, I don't know if you know him.
I think so.
Yeah, you probably don't know him. He didn't go to St. Benedict as well, but he lived around that area. But fam, I was just walking. I was like, bro, is that Neil? I've seen about 6 people from Derby
same.
randomly, which is quite weird. I don't know. So did they say hi to you or just?
Yeah, they tend to. Like, it's always like quite exciting when you meet someone from Derby as well. Like, yeah. There's a lad called Jewel who I'm seeing later today. So shout out him.
Yeah.
He DM'd me saying, "Oh, I've just finished like a fashion styling course, and I'm looking to get experience. So can I come shadow some of your shoots?"
Oh, okay.
So I said, "Yeah, obviously." And when I met him at the station, I was just like, "Oh, so where are you from?" He was like, Derby. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah, and you didn't know him from Derby?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's mad. I always find that crazy because I feel like I know everyone that's my age being black in Derby.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's such a small
No,
place.
yeah, if I hear or meet like another black person from Derby and I haven't met them from,
It's just weird. It's weird.
Where were you?
It's
How did
weird.
you just fly under the radar?
It's weird. And you know what? I don't even hate Derby. Like, I love it, but I've never really. You know what? Even though I've lived there for a long time, it's also one of the places that's also defined my character a lot because I lived there in my teenage years. But I have to be honest, I've never really been connected to the place. Like, I've never felt like it's home to me.
Do you feel like there can be one place that feels like your main?
Yeah.
I guess that can, but you know, because you've moved around so much.
Yeah, I've lived too much, man.
Yeah. So do you think is there a place for you where you sort of think, right,
No,
I'm
there
home
isn't.
now when I'm there?
There isn't. I don't think there is. You know, for me personally, because I've lived in like 3 different continents. Not even just that, I've lived in cities, moving this, moving that. For me personally, I feel like there's no real connection, bro. Because sometimes I feel like I'm too British to be American.
Yeah.
Too American and African to be British. Too Western to be African.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if I go to Africa, people are gonna say, you know how they're gonna say, or they're gonna say I'm white or something.
Yeah,
because
some of my dad's, well, they don't do it anymore because I told them I don't find it funny. But
yeah, they'll make a joke like,
a few of my dad's mates would always like say like I sound like a white boy and stuff, and it's just sort of like
exactly.
I was born in England.
They're gonna say like, oh, you're white. Bro, I even had a guy the other day try and tell me that I'm from England. I was like, bro, I'm born in Congo, like. Just because
you're actually born now as well.
Yeah,
so
it's like some Congolese guys trying to tell me that I'm not from Congo, I'm from England. I'm like, bro, you can't tell me what I am. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he was pissing me off. That made me real angry.
Yeah, it's
like,
bad.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I don't know, man. I feel like the place I'm most connected with is London.
Oh, okay.
And obviously Congo because of my culture, but London is more like my. If I was to like, someone said to me, "Where would you live?" I'll pick London.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's something I find so difficult, man, because Derby's home in terms of I've spent 19 years of my life there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the way sort of like...
Was you born in Derby?
Yeah.
Oh, you're proper from Derby, bro.
Yeah, but the way like media rhetoric is there and the way politics are going in this country, I don't think like... Well, for me, being black, I don't feel British or English whatsoever.
Nah, I never felt that.
Yeah, like I never have.
I've never felt that.
At the same time, going to Cameroon,
yeah.
I like it and it's homely and stuff, but even...
You don't really feel that connection.
Yeah, just having the accent and not speaking French and stuff.
You just stick out, people say some shit to you. Bro, I feel like with that type of stuff, you just gotta know, you know who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
No one can tell you who you are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. In a globalised world, I don't feel the need to be necessarily attuned to one specific location because you can go anywhere.
Definitely.
It's more just sort of like I know who I am as a person and things that I enjoy, then that's kind of it.
Bro, you know what? People get it misconstrued, personally, because I think, bro, we're all global citizens, innit? Like,
that's
nobody belongs. You see this earth? It belongs to no one. I feel like personally, if I was governing the world, I know this might sound a bit crazy, obviously, because I'm not being too political about it, but I feel like no one can tell anyone where to go in the world. Like, if a guy from Zimbabwe woke up and wanted to go to America, who are you to tell him that he can't go there?
Yeah, the concept of borders has probably put human relations back up.
You don't own it, you know what I mean? You don't own it, and you don't own it. It's like, and it doesn't even belong to you because when you die, the land is still gonna be there.
Yeah,
it was there before
you.
Been
there for way before.
You know what I mean? Like all this stuff, You
know, even the countries as we understand them now. If you think about so many African countries, like
they're made by Europeans.
Yeah, well, if you think like Congo or like Cameroon or a lot of like these places, the borders were like drawn up in the past 100 years.
Literally by Europeans, not even people that are educated in terms of the subject matter. For example, like I know in Congo, like the way they drew the map is like they for example, there's a tribe here called Bakongo. It's a massive tribe in Africa, but this tribe, that's literally where the name Congo comes from. It comes from this tribe, innit? Like they're called Bakongo. And this tribe, the way the Europeans, that tribe, they should realistically have their own country.
Yeah.
But the way the Europeans drew the maps, they mapped them into like 3 different locations. So Bakongo are from my Congo, the other Congo in Angola. But realistically, they should have mapped them.
That's what I mean. If you think about like Côte d'Ivoire, like the only reason it's called that is because that's where the French got ivory from, so they called it.
Côte d'Ivoire. No, exactly.
That's not how. That's
not how a country's name
is.
Bro, it's mad when you go into someone like me, because I feel like obviously in Saint Benedict, and I've always understood race a lot because I said to you, I think I really understood race when I was in America. I've done a video about it before, but I feel like when I moved to Derby, that's when I fully understood like yo,
you are not part of this. Yeah.
That's when I understood that I'm black. When I first moved to Derby, 2004.
You know when you're asking me about the contrast between Birmingham and London.
Yeah.
For me, the best contrast between Birmingham and Derby, and why I love Birmingham so much, is because I've always. You know what you were saying you felt in 2004 with suddenly being ostracised?
Yeah.
To me, like, that's just life. Like, I've never actually felt comfortable or, like, accepted or, like, happy and stuff holistically. Yeah. I've got my mates, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I suffered all the time, because my actual friends and stuff were sound, but everything about growing up made it very clear that, like, I didn't belong. Yeah. But then going to Birmingham, because there is, like, a big Afro-Caribbean society.
Community, definitely.
Like, my mate Mario, shout out him. Him and, like, his boys are, like... Well, not all of them are black, actually, but, like, a few of them are. And he went to, like, a predominantly black school, which I didn't even think was a thing in England.
Yeah.
But just,
no,
like,
there is in London, man.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I mean. You know, the fact that I didn't even think that was a thing shows, like, how different...
I didn't even think that was a thing as well, bro.
Yeah, my upbringing was. So going to Birmingham, feeling, like, a sense of acceptance and not feeling like I don't belong or constantly under scrutiny and criminalisation because of being black was mad.
No, I feel like that criminalisation thing, I feel that more in London. I feel it in London and Derby, you know. Like, I've never really been to Birmingham like that, you know what I'm trying to say? But in Derby, I definitely feel like people just look at you like you're a criminal. I think many sometimes people are scared in Derby, you know, I'm not going to lie. I feel like, even though I can be scary, I guess, but I feel like people in Derby, they're too scared, bro. Like, I've been in Derby just for people crossing the road and shit. That's the kind of stuff. But in London, it doesn't happen. I feel like in London, it's better off if you're a black person. That's why I like it so much. I feel like you can do anything. Like, there's no capability. There's no cap. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can do anything in London, bro.
In terms of, you get stopped and searched and, like, harassed. Like, I remember there was, like, 2 times when I'd be walking from my yard to go to uni.
In Derby or
in London? In London, and, like, there's 2 times I'd be walking and, like, a policeman would just be like, where are you going? And, like, what are you doing?
Nah, police in London are active,
and it's
bro.
like, I'm going to uni.
They're aggressive in London, bro.
Yeah.
They do the wrong...
And when you go carnival as well.
They do the wrong type of policing in London, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I think police in Derby are way more better and relaxed. Like, London, I think...
I've had terrible experiences with both.
Serious? You had bad experiences in Derby?
In Derby, it was violent, though. Like,
okay.
Whereas in London, it was more just a case of, like...
harassing you.
Yeah, but then when you... But, I mean, it's not right, but... In London, when a policeman said where you going and what you doing and stuff...
I don't even answer them.
And I'm just like, I'm just going to uni. And then the second time, I literally just got out my uni card and just like, I'm going to Goldsmiths, it's down the street. And then it was just over. Yeah.
You know what it is with me personally? Because my characteristics is like... It doesn't really go well with me, man. When they come up to me in London, like... I don't even... you know, there's one time, like, I remember when I was going UAL, and I was living in the student halls by Camberwell Green or Denmark Hill, wherever the station is. So one time, me and my boy, we were running for the train. Like, you know, in London, you can time the trains and shit. We're running, bro. Like, we're absolutely, like, Usain Bolt in it, man. Like, then coincidentally, as we're running, there's a police officer on a bike, like, coming the other way. So, I don't know what he was thinking. As we're running, my boy's like, oh, shit, I forgot my oyster. So I'm thinking, we've already missed the train. We're not making this train. It's over already. So it's like, let's just go back to the house to get your oyster and just wait for the next one. So obviously, because we were running and we just suddenly just stopped. Like, it was just, like, we literally was running, stopped. And I think the police officer thought we was trying to avoid him. He thought we were trying to avoid him because we were coming the same way as him. So obviously, we turn around. He then gets on his bike, comes up to us quick, bro. He's like, where you guys going? And me and my friend, we're literally not even saying nothing. We're all walking. He's talking basically by himself. He's like, where you guys going? We looked at him. We just kept walking. I swear to God. Then he's like, oh, so you guys can't speak to the Jakes anymore, the feds. You saw him saying all these
urban thing to say.
Bro, he was saying all the Urban Dictionary words
talks like that.
All the Urban Dictionary words for police, like Jake, Fed. So you guys don't call us that anymore. We're like, at this point, we're like, bro, can you just leave us alone? Like, I was like, bro, can you just leave us alone? He didn't, bro. He followed us here. We went back to the halls. He was outside for 30 minutes, bro. Like 40 for 30 minutes waiting for us outside the halls, And we just stayed in. He was like, bro, this guy's fucking...
Do you ever take photos of their badge number?
I should have done that, bro. You know what? At the time, I wasn't really thinking about it, like, because I just thought, why is this guy being... You know, because you don't think about it until later on. I was like, why is this guy being so... I was like, that was some weird shit. Like, until I told other people, until you really tell other people what happened, people don't really happen. Like, for example, like, white people probably don't even realize how many times people get stopped and searched, or just how many times that's happened to me. Like, to a white person, obviously it's not their fault, but they probably don't even know that that's happened, bro. Like, in London, there's one time I was working at Tesco. Fam, finished work, went upstairs. I wanted to go get some Rizzlers in the corner shop.
Yeah.
Came back, even though I worked at Tesco, I didn't get it. But when I was coming in, there was like a car. It looked weird, bro. It was like a family car. You know them family cars? It just was like a family car. It was just all bald old men. It was just bare old white guys.
Oh, so it was like an undercover car or something?
Bro, it was like in Peckham in the middle of the state, and I was thinking, mate, there's like a 7-seater with like 750-year-old white guys. Nah,
that's weird.
Yeah, all sat down, bold, yeah. I was thinking, that's just so weird. But I didn't think nothing of it. Went to my house, came back downstairs. Now as I'm walking to the shop, the same car, yeah. But I actually got scared. I thought it was some next Millwall. Because you know the area, I thought it was some next Millwall hooligans. Yeah. I was thinking, oh, fuck, I'm about to get beat up, fam. They start coming towards me. Pulls out a badge. He's like, police officer, we just watched you walk around the block. I'm like, bro, I just went to the fucking shop.
Not a crime.
I was like, bro, I just went to the shop. Then, because I was wearing my Tesco uniform, he's like, he's like, oh, so what Tesco do you work at? I'm like, I don't really want to tell you that. Then he's like, well, fuck off then, you little cunt. This is a police officer, fam. I'm telling you, bro. He's like, fam. He's like,
was he asking because he didn't believe he worked at Tesco and you?
Bro, I don't know what it was, bro. I just don't know what it was. It made no sense, fam. This is in Friary Estate in Peckham. I ain't even gonna lie about this. It was so weird, bro. Like, the number of times the police have said fuck off to me in London, since I've been here, like, as an adult, it's like insane. You know what I mean? These are people that are meant to be public protectors and shit. Like, obviously they got their own stereotypes and shit like that. That's why that job is tough, but you know what I mean? Like, that things like that just makes me always reminds me that I'm not British.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Things like that just reminds me that I'm not British. And even you can always hear it, like, with people when politicians speak, they speak in codes.
Yeah.
I feel like when they say British people, they're saying white people.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, when Theresa May, well, now we got a different prime minister. When Theresa May used to speak, she'd be like, oh, this, that. I'd be like, bro, me personally, I know I'm not British, but you were born in England, so it's different. My siblings were born in England.
I don't consider myself to be either, though.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, my family are Cameroonian. We just have her.
Yeah, man, literally. That's just how I feel. Like you were saying before. I feel like I'm just a Congolese guy that's just lived everywhere around the world, and I have a connection to like different places in the world, mainly London. I haven't been to Congo since like 97 or some shit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Fair.
I ain't been there for years.
You're trying to go back soon?
Yeah, I'm trying to go back next year. You know what it is I feel like I need to go back next year just to like get some feel.
Become more really accustomed to it and just get energized.
Not even energized. I feel like, bro, for some things like me, like for example, I used to feel bare motivated in Derby to do a lot. And I feel like since I've come to London, my motivation has kind of died down. Because I feel like in Derby, I was always working hard to leave Derby, like creatively,
exactly.
And also just educational wise. Like, I was never really meant to. If you ask the same teachers in St. Benedict's, they would think this guy was never gonna amount to uni. Because the shit that I used to do in St. Benedict's, bro, like, I can admit it, fam. I used to just go there, steal everyone's phones, steal everyone's shit. Like, shit, that's just how my mentality was there, bro. Like, my mentality was just different, bro. I feel like just because I came from America as well, all those different stuff. St. Benedict, bro. I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching this, bro. I had mad techniques in St. Benedict's, man, bro.
I wish I'd known this before coming on the show. I feel like now I'm an accessory to like
Nah, it's a long time ago, bro. I
didn't know.
I used to do this mad thing, I used to do this mad thing in St. Benedict's in the summer, What I used to do is, you know how everyone used to leave their blazers on the floor, in school?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I realised.
My phone got robbed that way once. I swear, oh my God, did you rob me?
Nah, I didn't rob your phone, man. I didn't rob your phone, bro. You're bare years younger than me, innit?
Yeah,
it's unlikely,
true.
man. It's unlikely. What phone did you have?
I think, in fact, it wouldn't have been you because I was in year 11.
So I left already,
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. We're in a different world in this. I had a technique. I don't even know if I'm going to put this on a thing, bro. I'll tell you anyways. I used to have a technique, fam. I realised,
No, you need to put it on, man. That's perfect.
I realised, that all these people, they're so dumb, bro. Like, that's what I mean. I'm smart in certain ways. I realise that all they do in lunchtime, they all leave their blazers on the ground.
Play football.
And their blazers has all their stuff in it. I'm not even going to lie. I never told no one about this. I didn't even speak to my friends about this. I just kept it all to myself. I would literally just walk around, grab people's blazers, put it on, take their stuff and leave it on the floor. And that's all I did all lunch.
Fuck's sake.
Fact. That's all I ever did on lunch. That's all I ever did.
Oh, you've got the pride in your voice when you're speaking about
That's just the truth, bro. I'm just going to be honest, bro. That's what I pretty much did most of the times in my lunchtime.
Do you know what's so funny? Is like me and my mate Connor from Derby. You met him. He's like,
I probably know him.
He's like tall, white. He works at Cruise.
Yeah.
There's a time like we all went to Revs, and then Connor said to me another time, you know, like Nasty Joe who we met the other night.
Yeah.
I don't get why he's called that because he's just a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And this is why you Nasty Joe.
Yeah, obviously Nasty J has been a name for a long time, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I've robbed people in that school expeditiously. Expeditiously, bro. I've robbed people expeditiously, fam. You know what? I'm actually. It's crazy because I'm actually good at it, bro. I think I'm talented.
I don't.
I'm talented.
We've spent all this time like talking about like how many negative stereotypes and like the criminalisation of black people.
You know what? I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing it because I was black. I wasn't doing it.
No,
do you know what I mean? Obviously, don't.
No, I know.
You can't paint black people with the same brush, innit?
No, I know. I'm just
you
saying.
You know that as well. Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying, like it's funny.
It's growth, man.
No, you're right. It's just funny for a conversation to like go from talking about how unfair it is to be discriminated against to like I wasn't making it expeditiously.
I blame it. I literally blame it on my American upbringing. Like I'm not gonna lie, my American upbringing, like bro, that in North Carolina, my American upbringing and me being in a place like England. And being also African, and obviously you know how Africa is, bro. Like, it's
crazy.
And just being there and just seeing people that are just so easy to be, bro. People in St. Benedict's would just scream and rob me. That's what I just kept thinking. Like, these guys just scream like, bro. I wasn't the only one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There was a movement of people doing it. Like,
you know?
There was a movement, bro. Pharmacy was big in St. Benedict's, bro.
No, I know, but I was a victim of it. I was on the
I've been a victim of it, bro.
Yeah.
Fam, you see me?
It's character building.
You see, the thing is with me, with being robbed, I've been robbed, like, I remember when I was, like, 6 years old, I got robbed in America, like... when I was
robbed a 6-year-old?
Bro, when I was 6 or 7 years old, I was robbed in my neighbourhood, bro, for shoes, by some, at the time, I know him because he's lived in my thing, innit?
Yeah.
He's probably about 17, 18, and he robbed me for my shoes, innit?
But what would he be doing with a 6-year-old shoes?
I never understood, bro. I never understood. But he
literally
robbed me for my shoes, and I went home with my socks. Ever since then, I always knew it's a dog world, innit? You know what I'm trying to say, fam?
This is like your origin story. Like, you know, you've got like Batman, and then
that's
doing
it.
the joke that explains why that the joke.
Then I became to do.
That's your origin story.
Bro,
the business.
Bro, I went there. That's literally why I went there. I literally went there to sell food, sell like cans, and rob people.
Yeah.
And rob people. The rest of it is
going.
like, sorry.
You had a good little thing going there. You used to have a system.
It's a good system, bro. You know what worked for me? Because I never told anyone nothing. Never. I never spoke about it to no one. Even my bestest friends.
People get caught out because they want to like flex about it and show how much money they've got.
I never do that. You know, it's because I'm smart. Because I've always realised that I can rob people. If I tell people, I'm more likely to get caught.
Yeah, of course.
So I would always rob people and just be... Except for the girls that I would give my stuff to, no one knows about it, fam. You know what I mean? That's why... You know what I mean? I learned a lot, man, but... That was just a negative... You know what I mean? That's why I'm called Nasty J, though. Things like that, man. But people say my character changed since I moved to London in 2013, man. A lot of my people that know me say, like, I've changed, like, extreme amount, bro.
That's what I mean. It's like, even at school, like, I knew who you were and stuff, so I've always known you as, like, Nasty J and stuff. But then, you know how I've actually just got to know you over the past, like, year or so? Even I've always sort of thought, why is he called Nasty J? He's just nice to everyone.
Yeah, I'm nice to people, man. But you know what it is? Back then, I think I was going through, like, not even image crisis, but... Just I think moving from England to America, and it's like, I don't know, man. Like roadman, I think road back then. Roadman wasn't really a thing. 2004, It wasn't like I don't know, man.
Searching for identity,
different.
Like what you about trying to.
Yeah, I think I was just. Kind of I think it wasn't even that. I just think England is just a different place, bro. When you live in North Carolina, like, and you come here. just saying one thing, you're already a savage in England, bro.
Yeah.
Like in North Carolina, it's like nothing. You can diss someone's mom there and you're still cool with them. In England, it's like, yeah, we gotta start. What time is it?
It is 1.
Yeah, let's start wrapping up, innit? Because you gotta go. It's already been an hour, innit? Yeah. Let me just do a little cold closure, innit?
Yeah, man.
Unless you want to say something. Big up your work.
You do your thing, it'll just happen naturally, bro.
Yeah. Alright. Yo, so we've been speaking for about an hour, fam. And obviously Martyn, interesting character, doing a lot. Bro, like, do you wanna talk about, plug any projects that you got going on?
Yeah, I'm really happy to announce this on this.
Yeah.
I've shot my first ever worldwide campaign and it's coming out in like 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time, if you check out my Instagram, website, Twitter, everything, I can't say what brand it is because I sound like an NDA, but you'll see a campaign I've shot with some very talented people and it's going to be a worldwide publication. So very happy about that.
Yeah, man. That's big movement. So, like, in terms of Derby, are you trying to leave the gaff or come back to the city? Or what's the next move in terms of, like, location-wise, bro?
That I'm not sure on. Like, I'm really happy in Derby at the moment, to be honest. Like, I thought all my friends are there. And the thing is, working freelance, clients just pay for your travel. So if I do need to do a job in London or Manchester or whatever, the clients just pay for it. So you can actually live anywhere. So for the meantime, yeah, I'm very content in Derby.
You know, the best thing about Derby is, for me personally, is I get to see family members.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I love the most, because since I've been moved to London, I feel like whenever I go home, my family members have grown up.
Yeah.
Like, there's like a missing elements of their life, and I feel like that's pretty much one of the most important things in the world, bro. You know, people, just like you said, your friends, etc.
Yeah. So as we were saying before, like, it's sort of like citizens of the world. You may not feel tied to one specific place, but where your family and closest friends are, that always like feels like your home.
You know what I mean? It feels like home, bro. But for me personally, like, Derby, I got friends there. Obviously, I got a lot of friends, but a lot of my friends have moved out of Derby as well, weirdly. Like, they just, do you know what I mean? For someone like you, like, I feel like the mindset, there's like a Derby mind state, fam. And I feel like, obviously, for someone like you, it's a bit different because you got family from, like you said, your mom, your dad, your mom's from France or something.
No, my mom's from London. She moved to France.
Yeah, she moved to France. Your dad's Cameroon. Your family's from Cameroon. You got all this stuff going on. But me personally, as well, is like I'm from this, from there. But there's like a hardcore Derby people that don't leave Derby, fam. I don't know what it is, but there's like selective this thing in Derby. Like, for example, if you tell them to like the reason that I don't really speak to that much people in Derby no more is because when I first moved to London. Because I feel like I'm a type of person that I always look after my friends. Like, I'm proper look after my friends. I always say to them, yo, come to this. And nobody wants to come to... People from Derby just don't want to go nowhere, bro. I don't know what... Do you feel like that as well?
To an extent, yeah. Like, my specific friendship group isn't so much like that, but I do think there was a general attitude of, like, this is where I am, I've got everything I need.
Yeah, I don't want to
get me wrong, I can't criticise it too much because it's not what I'm on, but at the end of the day, if someone lives in their city
and they love it
and they're happy there, then...
Yeah, of course, man. You know what I mean? But for the creatives wise, you got to leave, man.
Yeah, you've got to branch out.
You got to branch out, man. Because, like, you can't really draw a lot of influences from there, man. I feel like it's just a city full of people living. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that, like... I can't even explain it, bro. Like, there's no shortage... There's no box pops.
Yeah.
There's no, like, Tate Modern.
Yeah, it can be hard to find an inspiration.
Yeah. Like, there's no pop-up. You never see like a pop-up shop for like a day. You know what I mean? Little things. Yeah, man. Like I said, obviously we got this connection, the Derby Connect. Martyn spoke about his projects. All his socials that he wants you guys to see will be underneath. So you don't really need to give it out unless you really want to plug it.
They'll see it there.
You'll see it underneath. And obviously, MuBritish signing out. Any last words?
I think we've covered it all, my G.
Covered it all, man. Martyn, bless for coming. Thank you for coming, giving me this opportunity. Peace out, people. Like, share, comment, subscribe. More and more good stuff.
Yeah, scene. Pouring the cup with your boy looking lean. And I'm still out here chilling like...